Damage, everybody. Mitch. How are we all today? I hope it is a good day for everybody concerned. Sandwiches! Says Damn Daniel. Thank you very much. How do I get it to notify me when the stream starts? Asked David Milburn. I don't know. Frankly, I have no idea. The best thing you can do is go into my Discord server. That'll give you a notification. Whoops, what just happened? That's strange. My model just straight up crashed. That's definitely new. Clearly I made the mistake of thinking of Knoppet. Here we go. Dr. Kitten, I'm accidentally turning my significant other into a furry. That's... Wow. That's... I don't know what to say about that, frankly. Hang on, VC Face has forgotten that I have two eyes. Give me a second. There we go. It's remembered now. Disappearium. Yep, that definitely happened. Right. As you are well aware, I've been procrastinating on my Anti-Procrastination Streams. And so today, as self-punishment, a kind of stream flagellation, if you will, by fuck or by cuck, I am finishing the research for Hamilton, no matter how fucking long it takes. This stream, I am not ending this stream until I'm done with the research. Watch me end the stream before I'm done now. Anyways, let's head over to the stream thingy. That's my VC face, you don't want to be seeing that. Give me a sec. I am going to... I've got a treat for you in the entertainment thingy here. I found a transfer or something of this really old-ass fucking railway VHS that I used to watch ages ago as a child. And we're going to watch it for as long as it takes me to finish Hamilton. Oh, speaking of Hamilton, actually, I realised today that I'd forgotten something. Before doing non-stop, I forgot to do the Lawrence interlude, so I've got to do that too as well. Nice transition, thank you. I think I kind of borrowed it off the internet. It was like a free transition somebody had given away on Twitter or something like that. Danger Mouse. Yep. Yep, we used to watch Danger Mouse. The longest two stream yet. Hamilton play of mini streams and research. Yes, indeed. This is going to be fun, boys and girls. Right, let me just get all the necessary things, because I need to get this open, because I'm doing research into the Lawrence interlude as well. What's it done that for? Hang on. That's odd. Ah, that's why. Because it's put flipping VC face on the side there for some inane reason. Okay, I need to get Edge up open as well. There we are. Now I can reveal my screen again. Hurrah. Right, so... Google first. I think I'll go to Genius first. And find... I swear I've got... Where here it is. I'll put it there. Small dude. Yeah, it was Danger Mouse last week. Yep. Okay, so as I understand it. I did a bit of research pre-stream onto this, and it's so it's from his father. Small Dute's final form is Dude. Indeed. Deuterium, the shrinking mattress. That is correct. Right. What did I do? Oh, I forgot to start the flipping video that I said I was going to play for yours guys. Volume up, please. Can you guys hear the entertainment, by the way? Properties, can you hear it? Is it too quiet or something? These are like ringing you're lurking? Thank you! I don't think I have a lurk command on here, though. But seriously, can you hear the actual sound from the thingy? Because I can't tell if you can. Can't hear it. Okay, right, I'll have to do something about that then. Right. What's going on here? I'm going to have to go... Well, audio via OBS should be... Aha! Here we go. This should do it. But now I can't hear it. Guess I could turn the audio output capture down and then monitor this. Properties. No worries, Travel Defender, we've barely started. Come on, where's the option to monitor? Why didn't it work this time? Is what I want to know. Okay, I'm going to turn off control audio via OBS and see what happens. Quick. I just need to use the audio output capture instead. That's the one. So now hopefully you should be able to hear the actual thing this time. And I hope too that it's not too loud. There we go, that'll do it. Now let's do it. Canada has a football team named the Serbian White Eagles. Ah, interesting. Yeah, this thing is one of the most 80s, 90s things imaginable. All in the express engine on drugs. Some of these trains might actually be the bases for some of the Thomas the Tank shit. And also, you might catch me vibing to the music because it is so 80s and I love it. Well, so 90s. I think that was like wasn't that supposed to be like a response to the sheer number of German fan dubs of Asdaf movie? Copy this, because I might use it for as a, what do you call it, source for 10 dual commandments. Somerset Railway.
The West Somerset Railway, 20 miles of wooded hills.
Thomas Tank Engine, yeah, it used to be called the Railway Series, because Thomas the Tank Engine wasn't even the,
in England. The original
what was Toby? Why does it look like it's made of wood even though it's a locomotive? Probably because he's a tram engine.
To watch it opened in 1862, and the extension to Minehead followed in 1874. In 1971, the entire branch was closed by British Rail. But
Bro, I thought you didn't have a mic. Nova Clark. Where did you get that idea from? Also, welcome to the stream. Looks like if a caboose and an engine had a baby. Like I said, that's because he's a tram.
The West Somerset Railway runs through some of the finest scenery in the West Country, ranging from the coastal plain and beaches of Blue Anchor Bay to the rounded Quantock Hills. It is as varied and beautiful as any railway in England, and captures the authentic atmosphere of a Great Western branch line. We start on the coast at Minehead.
The blazing wells were planned by the I've mentioned it before.
As well as the steam trains, Old Harbour and Sandy Beach, their amusements and water sports.
Yes. Planned by PG. I've never been there. I've also never been to Minehead. Maybe I should have a look. Yes, I'm getting distracted by engines. I need to read more about Lawrence. And yes, that boat is called Wet Dream. Bad joke.
Butlin's Somerset World is a major attraction, and its lively fun fair is open to day visitors as well as the traditional campers.
This is what Butlins looked like in the 90s.
Beyond the town is Exmoor, one of Britain's first national parks. Its wooded valleys and gentle moorland
this is true
make it
then.
a haven of wild beauty. Once a royal forest, Exmoor has been disturbed only by iron mining and sheep farming. Today, the villages hiding in sheltered
Sheldon Cooper
mountains
would
and
love this
dunes
movie. Why?
complement this ancient wilderness.
Did
One
Pepsi
such
like
settlement is Selworthy,
properly
where traditional
sponsor
thatched
Butlins
cottages
back
have
in the
been
day?
preserved by the National Trust.
I think that's still open. So I think that's the
The
only one for the
heather
Lawrence
and
interlude I
grass
can
moors
find.
provide peaceful recreation and solitude. Much of the high moorland is part of the National Trust's Holnicott estate and includes some of the loveliest parts of the national park. Many walkers aim for
Speed off trains, fair enough.
At
Okay, so
1,705 feet, this is Exmoor's highest point, and the views are incredible.
the movie stopped being about trains. It's still about trains. It's just about the sites near the stops on the West Somerset Railway.
We return to Minehead, where the station doubles as the headquarters for the West Somerset Railway. When opened
A
in
minehead.
1874, this was a small terminus with only one platform, but now the station is the longest on the line. The railway's locomotive
Let's save that.
department is based at Minehead. The only covered accommodation is a small goods shed, now converted to a depot and workshop. So there's often a good selection of locomotives on view outside.
I believe I was on the election of
Number
1800, wasn't I?
271, a Drury Class 060
Now back
shunter,
onto trains.
is the Minehead Station Pilot and was built for British Rail in 1958 by Robert Stevenson and Hawthorne. The diesel mechanical shunter is equipped with a 204 horsepower Gardner engine. One of 141 built between 1958 and 1960.
Here we are.
Today, two Great Western 262 tanks or prairies are being shunted around the yards. Number 4561 was designed by George Churchward and built in 1924 for branch line passenger work.
So I can see the chat. I guess, yeah, I didn't know Sheldon loved trains. I thought it was like...
Number 4160 was built after nationalisation in 1948, but was based on Churchward's earlier tank
What,
locomotives.
Super Nazi?
More locomotives are undergoing restoration, including number 3850, a Great Western 280, built in 1942.
No entry, not even for train spotters. Not even for train spotters.
Other locomotives include a Class 14 diesel hydraulic, as well as a pair of Andrew Barclay 040s on loan from the Royal Ordnance Factory at Bridgewater. Bishop's Lydiard now, and the May Day Bank Holiday Steam Gala. A visiting Class 4MT waits at Bishop's Lydiard for the railway's first through working of an HST set.
I've never seen Train Spotting, the movie.
Having arrived from Bedford, the Hertfordshire Rail Tour's Quantock Explorer disgorges its passengers for transfer onto the West Somerset. The 4MT is number 75069, a 460 built at Horwich in
The first
1950.
3849, are we irrelevant?
The absolute block system is in use on the southern section of the line, and at Williton, the line's main crossing point, staff and ticket are exchanged. From Doniford Beach, the line follows the shoreline to Watchet. Then loops inland to Washford, re-emerging again at Blue Anchor. Blue Anchor is dominated by signal box and crossing. The lever frame is interlocked with a wheel that opens the gates, now the only one left in the West Country. Number 57069 normally resides on the Severn Valley Railway, but is on loan to the West Somerset due to a shortage of motive power.
How's it, Rain? How are you doing? Put it in. Do it.
Beyond Blue Anchor, the line runs out across the flat coastal plain to the terminus at Minehead. In the yards at Minehead, Kilmersdon, a Peckett 040 saddle tank built in 1929, gives loose coupled shunting demonstrations. Finally, the 4MT and the large Prairie prepare to double-head the train which will return the rail tourers to their HST at Bishop's Lydiard.
Zia Kaza, thank you very much for the well wishes.
Early morning at Minehead, and another locomotive is prepared for a run up the line. Number 7802, Bradley Manor, is a Great Western 460 built in 1938. The Manor class was designed by Charles Collett and developed from earlier mixed traffic locomotives.
I seem to vaguely remember as a child I went on.
Chief Mechanical Engineer.
I'm not sure if this was at the West Somerset Railway. I definitely went on the West Somerset Railway as a child, and I think the one that I went on was called Odney Manor. I'm going to take it back from the just to look it up.
As steam pressure builds up, the first
Odney Manor.
passengers begin to arrive.
Yes, GBR 7800, class 7828 Odney Manor. There we go. And where was it? Right, okay.
Having reached working pressure, the manor comes off shed to make up her train.
Like, where is it operating now? Bodley Manor. Apparently it was bought by the West
Pulling out
Somerset
of the
Railway, so
station,
it's
the
entirely
train was
possible I
immediately
might have been on
at
Bodley
the
Manor,
crossing of a
which has
seaward way.
been renamed apparently. Is it still renamed Bodley Manor?
The first stop is Dunster, an isolated station which lies almost a mile from the village which it serves.
Dunster has been described as a dream of a village. It inspired the hymn All Things Bright and Beautiful, and Dunster's historic buildings attract many visitors. The most distinctive building is the 17th century yarn market,
It
which
renamed
stands
Norton
at one
Manor.
end of the main street. But the town is dominated by a much
Temporarily,
larger
according
structure,
to
Dunster Castle,
Wikipedia, but
built in
oh
1070
well.
on the site
Enough,
of a
enough.
Saxon
Just
fortress. The Luttrell family occupied the castle from 1376. In 1976 it was donated to the National Trust, who now preserve the site for future generations. Early fortifications suffered during the Civil War, and much of the house was rebuilt in the last century. The extension of the railway
Hamster Cat, welcome to the
train
stream. How are you
was
doing?
also sponsored by the Luttrells. The gardens surrounding the castle provide another of Dunster's attractions. The climate allows a variety of subtropical plants to grow on the castle terraces, and the walks and garden command fine views over the Bristol Channel.
Departing Dunster is number 88. A 280 from the Somerset and Dorset Joint Railway, built in 1925. Blue Anchor. Upon reopening in 1976, this was the line's terminus. But today, the 4MT pulls in tender first on a through train.
See ya. See you, David Milburn. There you go.
A fine beach and lines of caravans evoke memories of traditional seaside holidays. Even the station is in perfect keeping with its surrounding.
Yes, my name's Pete Trahan. I'm the present curator of the museum at Blue Anchor. It was opened in 1985. The building itself was originally the downside waiting shelter, which was built in 1904. What we were trying to attract are local items from the branch line Minehead to Taunton, and also from Taunton to Barnstable. At present, the main items are the nameplate Quantock from a locomotive built in 1899. The latest acquisition is a bottle of GWR 1939 whiskey, and posters and various other artifacts of interest.
Source for this letter. Founders.archives.gov. This is
Turning
good.
inland now, the line heads for Washford.
Not far from the station is Cleeve Abbey, founded in 1198 by Cistercian monks and dissolved by Henry VIII in 1536. The church was demolished, but the cloister buildings were adapted to other uses and have survived remarkably well. They're among the most complete in England and are now cared for by English Heritage. At its peak, the abbey housed 28 monks and numerous lay brothers. They led a life away from worldly distractions and took vows of poverty, chastity, and obedience. The great hall enabled the abbot to entertain in a style befitting his rank. The splendid wagon roof carved from oak is one of the finest in the country.
Cleeve is also home to the sheepskin workshops of John Wood, a family business established in Victorian times and now open to visitors. The raw
I used to love this
skins
bit in
are
the video.
scoured or washed in the paddle area and then fleshed to remove any flesh.
This is
from meat.
really satisfying, this bit, the flipping wool rug making.
Then they're pickled and tanned. The skins are dried with warm air, and finishing touches such as stretching, clipping, combing and ironing are added in the workshop. Finally, the skins are cut up and turned into slippers, coats and many other goods. Back at Washford Station, a museum is dedicated to preserving the memory of the Somerset and Dorset Joint Railway. On the platform, Midford signal cabin has been recreated from the Somerset and Dorset main line. Rolling stock includes gunpowder wagons, box wagons and open wagons from the NCV and the Army, as well as narrow gauge peat wagons and this diesel locomotive built for Cadbury's. But pride of place must go to Henry Fowler's magnificent freight engine, number 88. Leaving Washford now, we rejoin Bradley Manor. Watchet Station and 4160 again. This 262 tank belongs to the 5101 class, introduced in 1929 for local passenger services and use as a banking engine. The West Somerset Mineral Railway also served this port, linking Watchet with iron workings in the Brendan Hills. The two companies refused to cooperate and even built separate piers.
The church at Watchet is dedicated to a Welsh saint from the Dark Ages. Along with the dock, it's featured in Coleridge's Ancient Mariner. Watchet was attacked and burnt by the Danes at least 3 times, but the village is now a quieter place, although tourism has given the harbour a new lease of life.
Intermediate Syrinx moments. Funny.
Pleasure steamers have sailed the Bristol Channel since Victorian times. Motor vessel Balmoral is a traditional pleasure cruise ship owned by the Paddle Steamer Preservation Society. The motor vessel is kept busy throughout the summer. Waverley excursions run trips to every port and pier in the Bristol Channel, including many of the islands. Balmoral is a twin-screw motor ship capable of carrying 800 passengers and was built in
Town
1949
criers.
by Thornycrofts at Southampton.
One time I had the joy of overhearing the town crier of Cardiff when I was there.
The Manor departs Washford, while we pick up the 4MT on the approach to Doniford.
That's,
Doniford Beach Halt is the only new
I think that's like
station
1800
on the
done,
line.
so let's move on
Opened in
to
1988
Your Obedient
to
Servant.
serve the nearby holiday complex. A little further up the coast is the beach at Kilve. All along the cliffs and shore, the underlying rock has been dramatically exposed, providing geologists with a perfect playground. The next stop is at Willerton. Although it dates from the opening of the line, the station was considerably expanded only 9 years later. Here, number 4160 waits for a passing DMU. Williton has a unique complex of Bristol and Exeter railway buildings, including a working signal box built in 1871. This is the principal passing place on the line. On a busy weekend, the activity is frantic. On the other side of the village, the landscape is dominated by massive aerials. These belong to the BBC, the first high-power transmitting station in the southwest. A museum now commemorates its achievements.
Today, the building also houses Tropicaria, an all-weather exotic jungle habitat.
What still exists?
Technically, Hank is a spectacled caiman, but nobody's ever heard of one of those, so we'll call him a baby crocodile. It doesn't matter what you call him, because he hates every one of you anyway. He's about 5 years old. He's a confiscated pet. He loves children.
Does he?
Yeah, he can't manage a whole one, but I put what's left in the freezer for him,
Yep.
getting a bit out each week, really.
We buy our rats deep frozen, and when it's feeding time, we just defrost as many rats that we want, and we offer food to them.
This is Whitney, and she's a Mexican red-knee tarantula. She's between the age of 12 and 15. She's not poisonous, she doesn't bite.
Tropicaria apparently still exists, but is in some financial straits.
Outside, there are other, more hardy animals, including pigs, peacocks, and even lemurs.
Being called to help.
There's also the Shadow String Puppet Theatre, where Paul Doran's amazing puppets give regular performances.
Back at Williton, the old goods shed provides accommodation for the diesel fleet.
Lemurs, yeah.
My name's Bob Tiller. I'm the chairman of the Diesel Electric Preservation Group Limited, based here at Williton on the West Somerset Railway. We have our base here at Williton, where we have concentrated our overhaul facilities. We're in the middle of the overhaul of 1035 Western Yeoman. One of our Hymex 7018 is currently out on the line in service. We usually operate a Hymex service at least once or twice every couple of weeks, depending on availability of steam locomotives and of stock. Also on site at the moment is 5149 Defiance, which is owned by Project Defiance Limited, or the Class 50 Society. They are currently sharing our base to do some work to their locomotive, which involves rewinding the generator.
There are also diesel multiple units, including this 1957 Park Royal, which once operated the Taunton Minehead commuter service, as well as this 1959 Craven unit. The Steam Railway Trust is restoring a Great Western first-class sleeping coach. Dating from
Here we go.
1896, this rare survivor is a superb example of Victorian craftsmanship. The Great Western Society, whose sister coach was beyond repair, has donated woodwork, but full restoration will still take some time. Sturgumber is the smallest station on the line and home to Britain's oldest station master.
Sturgumber is such a British place name.
I'm Joseph Henry Horn, station master at Sturgumber since 1978.
That's a Devonshire accent, if ever I heard one.
From 1948 to 1969, and we'd taken the station house here, and we've lived here ever since. It's 46 years.
This quiet backwater has received a new lease of life from the Bee World and Animal Centre.
The main reason why we opened this centre was because we're very close to Sturgumber Station. A lot of rare
The
breeds
lumberings
here,
of Yorkshire upon Avon.
5
Wow.
rare breed sheep, 3 rare breed pigs. We've got quite a large piggery at the end where people can see a lot of little piglets and things running around. We've got a lot of very hands-on type animals, very tame. So we've got a very big bee section here where you can see the extraction going on, bees behind glass, everything they're doing.
Further afield is Coombe Sydenham Country Park. The manor was built in 1580, and it was here that Sir Francis Drake courted Lady Elizabeth Sydenham. In the west wing of the hall, the Elizabethan courtroom has a wonderfully ornate ceiling. This room has been restored using original techniques and materials. It's part of a 40-year plan to return the estate to all its former glory. Outside, a traditional English garden provides an atmosphere of peace and tranquility. The estate has also restored the medieval corn mill. The water power is again producing genuine stone ground flour. The Coombe fisheries were laid out in Francis Drake's time and have now developed into a modern trout hatchery. Above the valley, the hillsides are grazed by fallow deer. Back to Sturgumber now, by way of the village.
people complain now because the station's so far from the village, which is about a mile. But in 1862, they didn't think anything of walking a mile.
Hey, green guy, how you doing? Thinks my headphones are running out of battery. Never mind.
Crocombe Heathfield, as the manor drifts gently to a halt. As well as a Grade 2 listed building, this quiet station has the luxury of 2 station masters.
The signal box you see here at Crocombe Heathfield came from Ebbw Vale Sidings South in South Wales. It was donated by British Steel, and we have re-erected it here, and it is here, of course, to provide facility for passing trains, especially the through trains that come from far afield. And also on bank holidays, our own trains will be passing here.
On platform 2, a display of permanent way equipment includes a section of the line's original 7-foot broad gauge track, as well as a mineral wagon from the nearby brickworks. The station also has a good collection of enamelled advertising signs.
It's always been a tradition on stations, particularly country stations on branch lines, to have nicely cultivated flower beds and cut grass to improve the appearance of the station for the travelling public. And we've maintained this here. When we took over, there were a certain number of cottage garden type flowers. We've added to these, and each summer we put in bedding plants and the like, so that we have a show of flowers right throughout the season, right until the autumn.
To the east lie the Quantock Hills, home to England's largest herd of red deer. The walk along the ridge is a favourite amongst ramblers.
Nestling below is Crocombe Court. The village of Crocombe is considered by many to be the gem of the Quantocks. The church dominates the village. It's perpendicular in style and radiates a powerful atmosphere. Inside, there are splendid wooden carvings in the bench ends. These include a mermaid, the Green Man, and 2 men spearing a dragon.
Oh gosh, this makes me want to do a meme.
Finally, we enter Bishop.
Weehawken, dawn, guns, drawn, dick, out. Aaron Burr is forcibly escorted from the dueling ground. I had to. I'm sorry, I had to. Burr arrives at the dueling ground. Weehawken, dawn, guns drawn, dick out. Burr is forcibly escorted from the dueling ground. I'm getting that down in a separate document. It's just too funny not to. There we go. Who's Discorded me? Right.
Heavyweight champion Clive Lambert will now attempt to pull the 100-ton train. The train now standing in platform number 1. So if you stand on platform number 2, you should get a good view of Clive Lambert making his attempt to pull the 100-ton train.
On the down platform, the club room and layout.
Almost the end. No! No, I am not finishing until I finish this whole thing. I said at the beginning of the stream, by fuck or by cock, I will do it. I've had my coffee,
Throughout the weekend,
and my energy is just beginning.
provides a shuttle service up the rest of the line to Morton Fitzwarren.
We're probably going to leave it at this song specific. Is Duke wants the Seinfeld clips I sent him tomorrow. I'm going to try and rope Broadway Bibliophile into playing a game actually tomorrow. Oh, and of course, week after that, collaboration with my friend Ancha Yuri.
At Norton Fitzwarren, the West Somerset connects with British Rail. Occasional through trains are possible by courtesy of the Taunton Cider Company's sidings. Regular connecting services may be developed in the future if regional railways extend their operations to Bishop's Lydiate. showground, there is an impressive parade of engines. Vintage cars circle the arena, and the funfair and donkeys provide entertainment for the children.
They're now becoming extremely popular with people who... I've got Hawk, I believe.
There's also a demonstration of traditional timber processing. Power is provided by a Fowler stationary engine, while a Sentinel steam lorry ferries the logs to the mill.
Oh, go away. Slipping.
We finish with the Pilgrim Steam Railway, Nick Baker's amazing 10.25-inch gauge portable line. Pilgrim was built for the Wells and Walsingham in 1984, and the entire railway packs neatly into 2 vans.
Oh, somebody's got her leg. Ford Capri Club. These cars now are in West Yorkshire and then sold and bought back and found and restored. And again, say one of the personal favourites, the Series 1 Morris 8. There's the saloon. That should be that one known by Mr. McGiven of Coventry. 1993. Yeah, he's owned the car for 35 years, would you believe? I think I might
What's that, I think? What's it got to do with duty history? It's probably the fact that I'm finishing a project that I announced 2 years ago, or I'm finishing the research for a project I started like 2 years ago and never actually finished until now. It being the case that I've run out of them, I'm going to try and I'm going to get the British theme things finished. I think I'm going to switch back to good old Manger Douse. Where were we? Have we done Chicken Run? Martian Misfit Dream Machine, we've done. I think we were on this one, Danger Mouse.
He's the greatest. He's fantastic.
I want to get rid of Current Song there, just because I'm nearly finished.
He's the ace. He's amazing. He's the strongest. He's the quickest. He's the best. Danger Mouse. Danger Mouse. Danger Mouse.
From time to time, the governments of the world are challenged by those who seek power for their own evil ends by committing sinister and dirty deeds. And see, a sinister and dirty deed.
Oh boy. It's Danger Mouse. Very, very British. Yeah, just ignore this very slight racism. The actual Land of the Rising Sun? Maybe I should put on Batfink one day. Hi Ryu, on my Clips channel, how you doing?
As one by one governments crumble. But in its hour of need, the world can call upon a hero, brave and strong, honest and upright, to fight off villainy wherever it rears its ugly head. Yes, Danger Mouse.
6003, 6004, 6005, 60... Oh, Hickser, that'll be Colonel K.
Just another 50, Penfold. Finish them for me, would you? I'll see what he wants.
6006, right, sir.
Oh dear, Musho. Something funny's just happened.
Funny peculiar or funny ha-ha, Colonel?
Bit of both. The world's top men are laughing themselves unconscious. There's panic abroad.
Best place for it, eh, sir? What's doing it, Colonel?
At first it's a gas. Then it changes into hundreds of tickling little beggars. You know, I've got one here, so let me show you one. Here we are, there. Boffins call it a gigolo-coccus.
He's my mother-in-law. I won't say she's fat, but she's this, that. I'm first Merry little microbe, isn't he?
Yes, but don't be fooled. He's deadly.
A ticklish situation, sir.
Yes, first of all, we
Next,
think the Prime Minister could be...
We're on the third to last song!
We're on our way, sir.
We're on the third to last song! Ladies and gentlemen,
I never did like it.
I'm gonna finish this.
Will the Prime Minister be next? Can Danger Mouse and Pen Penfold arrive in time to stop the terrible tickling terror, the Giggleococcus, from claiming its next victim?
Where are we, Danger Mouse?
We're at the Prime Minister's top secret hideout.
But I can't see any top secret hideout.
Well, of course not. If you could, it wouldn't be secret now, would it? Huh.
No, I suppose not. Here. What's that? Oh, crumbs.
Hey, Barone, we are arriving.
Good. Now, Stiletto. One blast of the gas through the grating and...
Greenback rules, okay.
Exactly. Soon their Prime Minister will be a gibbering buffoon.
Penfold, it's time.
To do some baddie bashing.
Right.
Oh, crikey, I was afraid you'd say that.
We're going to... ram it.
What? Is that interfering rodent?
What's this? Will the Baron have the last laugh? Are our heroes...
It's not out there now to do a dare of some sort. I'm going to finish this. I am going to finish this research. Maybe not the video, but definitely the research.
No need, Penfold. If that machine made this tunnel, it should lead us back to their base. We'll stop those villains yet.
Yes, I knew I shouldn't have asked.
Ah, now, which way?
Back the way we came?
Oh, well, hello. My, he's a lively one. The tunnel you want is to your left.
Just a moment. I know that voice. It's Agent 57, isn't it?
I never could fool you, Desmos. I'm trying to get a lead on the underworld for...
The green guy was referring to something else, okay.
In that disguise? What else? Thanks, 57, and good hunting.
Oh, the Struve short is done, I see.
Have a nice day.
57 is our master of disguise.
That was a disguise?
Right. Do you know that not even he knows what he really looks like?
Oh, he? Daft place to put a sign, DM.
Yes, Penfold. You know, I think we've just driven into a trap.
Oof! Crikey! DM! We're at the foot of Nelson's column.
Never mind his foot. Look at his nose.
Is everything ready, Stiletto?
Almost, Barone.
Excellent. Soon my tickling task force can start a reign of terror that will bring the city to its knees. Then...
GB rules, okay.
Leatherhead, aren't you the lookout?
Aye.
Then look!
He kind of disappeared after a few seasons, I remember.
Apart from a car coming up the column towards us. It's doing what?
He's right, Barone. It's a danger mouse.
Don't worry, my little pet. We'll give our guests something to smile about. Ready, boys?
See, ready, boss.
Come on, Penfold.
Hang on, Chief. I've never climbed up an admiral before.
Right. Well done, Penfold. Now, in here, quick.
Excuse me, sir. Is that your car parked on the Admiral's Epaulet?
Yes, it is, Constable.
Sergeant, if you don't mind, sir. Would you mind showing me your license?
Yes, of course, Sergeant.
Well, now, Mr... Oh, heck. Get him. Danger Mouse. Oh, well, carry on, sir. I'll keep an eye on the car.
Rookie month isn't upon us quite yet. We've still got
Thank you,
about
sir.
2 hours 45 minutes.
Boo-boo there, didn't I?
Be ready now, boys. Soon Danger Mouse will laugh his last laugh.
Shut up.
Right, we know
Logitech
you're in
G-Hub.
there. Aha! No one in there, Danger Mouse. Hello? Hello? Hello?
I do like to see people enjoying themselves. Good grief. It must be Greenback's Giggleococcus cannon.
A cannon?
Right. And if it were fired, the whole of London would be tickled silly before tea.
Currump.
No, I think crunch would be better. There you are. See, never fails.
Cool. Here, sir. I think there's a rug sneaking out of the door.
No, that's Nero. Greenbacks, peck, quick. Follow that caterpillar.
There, Nero. I won't let the nasty mouse get you.
All right, your tickling days are over, Baron.
I think not, Danger Mouse. Come, Nero. We must fly. Farewell, white wonder.
Not so fast.
Away!
Crikey, the cunning toad. He's got away. He's got a rocket. You've got his coat.
You know, Penfold, you ought to be a detective. 4,000 feet up, still climbing, and then the radar lost him, sir.
No matter, DM. You've saved the world. You know what they say?
What's that, sir?
What goes up must come down.
Yeah, with a very big bump, I hope.
Oh.
That tickle you, sir.
Joke, was it?
Ticklish little joke there, sir, for you.
He's the greatest, he's fantastic. Wherever there is danger, he'll be there. He's the ace, he's amazing. He's the strongest, he's the quickest, he's the best. Danger Mouse. He's terrific, he's magnific. He's the bravest secret agent in the world. Danger Mouse, powerhouse. He's the fastest, he's the greatest, he's the best. Danger Mouse. Danger Mouse. Danger Mouse.
What's next for all the inaccuracies? This is what's next. I am literally working on this right now, and I am on the cusp of finishing the research for this video that I announced 2 years ago! I've already gone over 18 minutes over what I would normally do a work stream for, and I'm gonna fucking finish it! By fuck or by cuck, I've said that 3 times now! I'm gonna do it! I might be going slightly mad every time I realise I'm nearly finished. But that's because this is such a fucking labour of love at this point. Somebody check, when did I upload the video announcing this? Green guy, when did I create the server? For, that was supposed to be for, crowdsourcing it, but then turned out not to be.
There in the deepest, darkest, dampest, dingiest, dreadful drain, Baron Silas Greenback, the world's most villainous toad, is at work on his latest devilish scheme.
At last, Stiletto, I have perfected my intergalactic traveling machine.
Hey, that's a great Baroni.
Now all we need is to get Danger Mouse inside it. With him out of the way, the world will be mine.
Hey, but how are we going to get him in there, Baroni?
Simple, Stiletto. All we need is the right bait. And I know just the bait for Danger Mouse. Listen.
Sometime later, in a quiet part of Mayfair, at the top secret hideout of the world's greatest secret agent and his ever-present assistant, Penfold. Penfold? Penfold? Oh, good grief! Penfold, where are you? Suddenly, the videophone crackles into life. It's Security Chief Colonel K.
Oh, Danger Mouse, is Penfold there?
Well, as a matter of fact, sir, he seems to have gone missing.
Yeah, then it's true.
True, sir?
Yes, DM. I've just received a ransom note from that arch-criminal Baron Greenback. He says he's holding Penfold captive.
The devil! Any clues, sir?
No clues, but rather a strange instruction.
What's that, sir?
Well, the note says, open the box on the table.
Open what box on what? Good grief! There's a box on the table.
Follow the arrows! Follow the arrows!
Come on, Danger Mouse, this is no time for hanging about. The message was follow the arrows.
Right, sir. I'll follow the arrows. Across the great city, smiling in the sun, Danger Mouse tracks the fateful arrows wherever they lead. And, at last, they lead him to the deepest, darkest, dampest, dingiest, dreadful drain.
Good grief, what a deep, dark, damp, dingy, dreadful drain this is.
On tramps our hero, on into the deepness, darkness, dampness, dingiest of the dreadful drainiest, until at last he sees... Penfold! Don't worry, little friend. I'll soon have you out of there.
Good evening, Danger Mouse.
Baron Greenback! Don't move. You're under arrest.
I think not, Danger Mouse. For this time, you will boldly go where no mouse has gone before. Deep into time and space, on a journey from which you will never return.
Final video may well be over 2 hours long.
We're in trouble, aren't we, Danger Mouse?
Yes, Penfold. Say goodbye, Penfold.
Goodbye, Penfold.
Penfold?
Wonder where we are. Come on, we'll leave the machine here and take a look around.
Sir?
Yes, Penfold?
The machine's gone off without us.
Oh, good grief.
Did Danger Mouse get paid per alliteration, maybe? Who knows?
What's that?
It's a World War I sewing machine. Come on, let's follow the thing.
Wow, a whole city made of antique machines. Hello? Anybody there?
Hey, pal. Did you hear what I heard?
I did, Zebediah.
Good grief, Penfold. These machines can talk.
What's this? Talking machines? Yes, they could make me master of the world. It's just as well I brought my machine back. Stiletto, is everything ready for another trip?
Si, Barone. Hey, Barone, where are we going?
You will see. Hey, Nero.
Alert! Alert! Intruders! Intruders! All intercept squadrons, seek out and destroy!
Message received. Intruders sighted. Commencing oil run. Accelerate into attack speed.
Wow, what's this? It's engine oil. Come on, Penfold.
I'm coming.
Shh.
Intruder sighted, sector 5.
Right, in you go, lad.
Come on, old chum. Mind the step, Penfold. Ow! Come on, man. Can't sit about. Run for it.
Zebediah to Red Leader. Intruders in Sector 12. Circle and attack. Attack! Attack!
Aye, get him, lad. Come on, Penfold. Look slippy.
I'm trying, Chief, but I'm sure we've been here before.
So, at last, you are our prisoners.
Aye, our prisoners.
But we...
Be quiet.
Yes, be quiet.
Tell you what, I think I'll be quiet.
You have intruded on our peaceful planet. Many years ago, we left the Earth, tired of man's ways and what he did with a screwdriver.
But,
We were never allowed to talk. We couldn't stand for Parliament to take a dog for a walk. Oh, no. So we left. But now you have disturbed our peace.
Yes. Look here,
Enough. You have trespassed. And for that you shall be splurged out of existence.
Crumbs, Penfold. It's going to take a miracle to get us out of this.
Welcome me, machines. Down on your casters. I am your king.
Hey, who's this, Charlie?
Charlie? Charlie? I am the great Baron Silas Greenback. I sent you this mouse as a present.
I don't care who you are. You're just a little fat frog to me, chum.
Now look here, you overgrown tin can.
Goodbye, Baron.
What? Oh, goodbye. Now, as I was saying... My machine! Where are you going with my machine? Come back.
Now then, frog, what was that you said? Overgrown tin can, wasn't it? Right, lad.
And landed near Neasden, sir.
So, you left those villains up there, eh?
That's right, sir.
Well, jolly good riddance, I say, eh? What?
Oh, I don't think we'll get rid of him that easily, sir.
Hmm? How do you mean, DM?
Well, if he hadn't been a slippery customer before, sir, he certainly is now.
Oh.
Can Baron Greenback escape from the planet of machines? Will the machines on Earth start to talk? Just think of all the arguing. Just think how long it would take to get to work if you had to argue with your car. Or ask the kettle to boil the water. Good. For instance, this microphone. Do my job better than I can, eh?
Of course I can.
Eh? Can't.
I can.
Can't.
I can.
Can't.
Can.
Can't. I can speak fast as you can.
You can.
I can.
He's terrific. He's magnific. He's the greatest secret agent in the world. Danger Mouse. Powerhouse. He's the fastest, he's the greatest, he's the best. Danger Mouse. Danger Mouse. Danger Mouse. He's the greatest. He's fantastic. Wherever there is danger, he'll be there. He's the ace. He's amazing. He's the strongest. He's the quickest. He's the best. Danger Mouse. Danger Mouse. Danger Mouse.
In this world of strife and mistrust, villainy and intrigue, there is one individual who shines out above all others as a symbol of honesty and justice. His name, Danger Mouse. His task, to keep back the malevolent evildoers who strive to bring everyone under their oppressive heel. And there he is, with his faithful assistant Penfold, returning home from another successful mission, carrying the praise and thanks of those he has helped.
What are you going to do with it, Danger Mouse?
I don't know, honestly. When they said they wanted to give me something, I was hoping it would be a medal, not a blooming great teddy bear.
Nice, though, isn't it?
Yes, he is rather cute. No, we can't keep him. He'll have to stay at the zoo with my elephant.
And your tiger?
Yes.
And your three-toed sloth?
Right.
And your Mongolian wild mule?
Yes, all right, Penfold. I know how many there are.
Sorry, DM.
That's okay, Penfold. It's just that, well, medals would be easier to look after. Anyway, it's nice to know you're wanted no matter how people show it.
Colonel K to Agent Danger Mouse. You there?
Yes, Colonel. If I wasn't, I'd be somewhere else.
Not another animal gift, DM?
Yes, sir.
Oh, sir. They always make you tetchy.
Sorry, sir. What's your problem?
It's not a problem, Danger Mouse. It's more of a, well, catastrophe.
Oh, crumbs.
What is it, sir?
The world's stopping.
Good grief.
Thought you'd say that.
He always does.
Penfold, shush. Any leads, sir?
No.
Oh. Right, sir. Well, we'll just drop Fred off at the zoo and...
Fred who?
The bear, sir.
Well, put some clothes on him and keep in touch.
Right, sir. We're on our way. The bear. Did you get that one, Penfold? The frozen north, with its vast expanse of snow, ice, and... there's not much else, really.
This time, boys, we cannot fail. With my anti-gravity rotation retarder bringing the Earth to a halt, soon small objects will start to fall off. Then I shall speak to the world as the only one with the power to save it.
What if they don't listen, Barone?
Then they will be flung off into outer space. I don't want anyone
I think
around
actually I've got some inaccuracies here in the server. Let me check.
Yes, despicable aren't I? Now, let me show you how it works. The Earth is like a giant ball with a stick through its center. Yes, and the bits that stick out are called the South Pole and the North Pole, where we are now. The Earth spins on the stick, and the force it produces causes a gravitational pull.
Pardone, Barone?
It stops everything from falling off, don't?
Oh!
But with my anti-gravity retarder attached to the North Pole, it causes a deterioration in the Earth's rotation.
Is it doing a what to the witch, Barone?
It's putting the brakes on, stopping the world, fool!
Then everything will fall off into space.
Exactly. Unless the world accepts me as its ruler, only then will I turn it off. There's something near the machine. Stand by to repel intruder. All right, Stiletto. On my order. Fire!
Ooh. Meanwhile, over central Greenland, the world's greatest hero, Danger Mouse, is playing a hunch and heading north.
But why are we going to the North Pole, Danger Mouse?
Well, as everyone knows, the world spins around it and...
I didn't know that.
Well then, everyone but you knows the world spins around it, right?
Right.
So, if the world is stopping, there's a good chance someone is tampering with it.
Oh, yes, I see now. I think. How long before we get there?
Oh, about an hour as the crow flies.
Danger Mouse?
Yes, Penfold.
Why would a crow want to go to the North Pole?
Well, for the snowball fights, of course.
Well, ask a silly question. There it is. And there's something very wrong. Get your hat and scarf on, Penfold. We're going down. Well.
What is it, Danger Mouse?
It's an anti-gravity rotation retarder of some sort.
Come again?
A set of brakes, Penfold. This thing is slowing the world down. And there's very little I can do.
Crikey! Oh, heck!
Apart from turn it off. I had you going there, Penfold, didn't I?
Whoop! Wrong button!
Crumbs! What happened?
He fell down that hole.
I know that. I mean, oh, fiddle, oh, crumbs, oh, bye.
You didn't really think it would be that easy to stop, did you, Danger Mouse?
I'm not the fool you think I am, Baron Greenback.
Then which fool are you?
I knew if I tampered with the machine, its owner would show himself to protect it, as you have done. You're under arrest.
Joking to the last. And that was your last joke. Perhaps they'll appreciate him more on the moon. I'm rid of him at last.
I don't know, it's all right for him. He doesn't feel the cold like I do. Then he goes swanning off, having all the fun, leaving me to be eaten by a polar bear. Oh, I hope he doesn't come back.
Be with you in a moment, Penfold!
Right, dear. Hey, what about me?
Tut, left you again, has he?
Yes, it's not you again. Now, I'm warning you, I am master of the deadly art of konmogi. You are not going to eat me.
Eat you? Ugh. What a horrible thought. Don't you know polar bears only eat mince?
Go on, you'll be telling me penguins only eat chocolate bars next.
They do.
Ooh, fancy that.
You really think I am a bear, don't you?
Yes, well, aren't you?
No, I'm one of Colonel K's men, Agent 57.
The master of disguise?
The same.
But the last time I saw you, you were a worm. How come you're so big now?
On my last mission, I got trapped in a bakery and had to eat my way out. This disguise is the only one that will fit.
Good grief!
That reminds me, where's Danger Mouse?
I'm not really sure.
Well, I suppose we'd better tackle the villain.
Do you think we ought? I mean, they are, well, villains? Oh, crumbs! It wasn't me. I didn't touch anything.
Chins up, Penfold. That's another successful mission over.
Danger Mouse! But how did you... Where did... why did you...
Simple. When I was shot into the air, I would have gone into orbit if the helmet I was wearing hadn't been so heavy. Then, as I plunged to the ground and certain splatification, who should fly by but Buggles' pigeon? Remember Buggles? He helped us on the giant chicken case. Anyway, I asked him to fly me south.
But why?
What? Go south? Well, for the pole, of course. You see, once there, I quickly constructed a device out of my watch that would speed the world up, putting a strain on the one here and causing it to explode. Nice to see it work.
But you got back here so quickly.
Well, I saw no reason to hang about.
You've done it again, Danger Mouse. Oh, by the way, Agent 57 was round earlier.
Oh, passing through on a mission, was he?
No, he fell down there with a machine.
Good grief. 57, are you all right?
I thought you'd never ask. Yes, DM, I'm all right.
And the Baron?
Yes, he's here, but he's not going anywhere.
Nice of those Eskimos to help us get Greenback out of that hole and off to jail. Oh, come on, Danger Mouse. They were just showing their gratitude. After all, you did save the world. But Eskimos don't have medals.
I didn't think they had a camel either.
He's nice, though, isn't he?
Yes, I suppose he is. In a lumpy kind of way. Can Danger Mouse carry on accepting these gifts? What will he do when the zoo is full? Retire? No, never. For whatever the hardship, he will continue to battle evil and skullduggery and constantly strive to solve the mysteries that face mankind. Like, who's smuggling camels to the Eskimos and why? Tune in next time. You could find out. Then again, with the rising cost of location filming and the hiring charge on camels going up, it could be something completely different. But no matter what, it will be Danger Mouse at his best.
He's terrific. He's magnific. He's the greatest secret agent in the world. Danger Mouse, powerhouse. He's the fastest, he's the greatest, he's the best. Danger Mouse. Danger Mouse. Danger Mouse. He's fantastic. Wherever there is danger, he'll be there. He's the ace. He's amazing. He's the strongest, he's the quickest, he's the best. Danger Mouse. Danger Mouse. Danger Mouse.
London, where top scientists work feverishly to neutralize a disaster that has struck the British Isles. A disaster of such magnitude that their deliberations can lead to only one course of action. The call goes out. Send for Danger Mouse. Yes, Danger Mouse, the greatest secret agent and hero the world has ever known, who even now is preparing himself for dangers ahead by means of the ancient art of yoga hopping, watched by his faithful and astonished assistant, Penfold.
I'm astonished. It also looks a bit silly to me.
Oh, Danger Mouse, I've got an urgent mission for you and Pen. Danger Mouse, are you listening?
He's in one of his mind-focusing trances, Colonel.
No time for dancing, DM. The country needs you. Danger Mouse.
Good morning, sir. Sorry to keep you waiting. What's the problem this time?
Pyramids.
Yes, sir, and the same to you.
No, I mean giant pyramids made of sand, appearing all over the country.
Oh, I see. How many are there, sir?
About 50,000 of them. Here, let me show you.
Good grief.
Crumbs! Crikey, they're everywhere!
Yes, that's right. And it'll take only 20 more to sink the whole country.
Good grief!
Penfold, it's my line.
Sorry, DM.
Right. Don't worry, Colonel. We're leaving now.
What are we looking for, DM?
Well, unless I'm very much mistaken, those pyramids are made of sand found only in the Sahara Desert. And that amount of sand would have left a very big hole. If we find that, we should find out who or what is behind all this. And so Danger Mouse and Penfold set course for Africa. To the largest expanse of sand on Earth, the mighty Sahara Desert.
I'm just going to pause this to make it very clear that I'm on the last song. I'm on the last song of Hamilton. It is 10:15 at night. If this was a Sat Chat stream, I would be ending in about 45 minutes. This body of research has been 2 years in the making. And this is only the first step. Next, I've got to collate all of this into a coherent script. Next, I've got to record some of it. After that, the next thing I've got to do is contact other content creators because I want to at least try and get some cameos in this one. I'm going to call up Werg. I'm going to shoot an email to Jay Form, and I'm going to see if I can get Semantics involved. Please don't pester anyone though. I'm going to try my darndest to get people involved in this. People other than me. Yeah. I'm going to have to send it to somebody. I'm going to have to, send the man an email. That's the third beep I've heard from my headset. Hold out, please, headset. One more song.
hot, isn't it?
2 years of pestering me as
It's
Dindy.
hot enough to fry an egg on the
Here we go.
car's bonnet.
Thank you, sir, but I am not hungry.
All right, Penfold, look, just keep looking.
I am the Emperor, but I can't tell if there's any sand missing or not.
Well, I didn't say it was going to be easy, Penfold. Oh, good grief, that's all we need.
What, DM?
We've run out of petrol. Looks like we'll have to... Whoa! What we really need is a length of rope. Oh, that'll do nicely.
Yeah, you'd still call me that. I don't mind it now.
Bedouin tribesman, isn't it?
Well, it's not Lawrence of Arabia, that's for sure.
Here, what do you want with us? Here. What do you think he wants with us?
Hey-ho, Mustafa, away!
I think he wants us to follow him.
Damn, crikey!
You know it's put me in the mood for running at top speed in the opposite direction. Would you care to join me, Penfold?
Oh, I thought you'd never ask.
Okay, I think there might actually not be any on this.
You really been saying that? Oh, thanks very much, Mr. Anyway, I'm Penfold, and that's Danger Mouse, the world's greatest hero.
How do you do? I'm a brave legionnaire. I joined the Legion to forget.
Forget what?
I don't know, I've forgotten.
Oh, nice to see things worked out for you. By the way, where are we?
I don't know, I forgot that as well.
Well, what are you doing here?
I don't know, I have...
Forgot? Yes, you told me.
Penfold, quick, look at this.
What is it, dear?
Look at the size of the hole. That thing must be tied into the pyramid mystery. Come on, let's see if we can get aboard without being spotted.
Well, must we?
Oh, come on.
I wonder what the glue's for, DM?
It's probably to mix with the sand to hold it in the pyramid shape.
And what's that?
Oh, it's the fuel injection booster to the main drive.
And that there?
What? Oh, some sort of stabilizing device, I should think.
Oh. Danger Mouse?
Shush, I'm trying to think.
No, it's just that...
Shush.
But I...
Shush.
Hey?
Shush. I might have known. Baron Greenback.
Welcome, Danger Mouse, welcome. My apologies for interrupting your inspection of my craft, but you see we're about to leave. I've a few more pyramids to deliver.
You monster. What could you possibly hope to achieve with this harebrained scheme?
Oh, that's easy. Hey, Nero. Exactly. When those other countries see what I've done, they will finally realize my power. I will be ruler of the world.
You'll never get away with it.
Oh, but how wrong you are. Observe.
Good grief. If I could get loose, this room would have wall-to-wall frog.
Yes, it might be interesting to see him try.
Hey?
Give him a thump for me, Danger Mouse.
Stiletto, release them.
Are you all right?
I can't find anything with this. I'm not going to list it.
Oh, yes. Yes, I didn't feel a thing.
Oh, that's all right then.
Oh, honestly.
Are you resting comfortably? Oh, that's good.
Look,
I can't find any inaccuracies in this final song.
Give up and I'll stop all this rough stuff.
Somebody, please.
Oh, what a human
I can't think I can... No, I can't find any inaccuracies here in Who Lives, Who Dies, Who Tells Us, or anything that could possibly be considered an inaccuracy.
Deposit the remaining pyramids which will send your precious country beneath the waves.
You fiend!
And you and your friend will add a little extra weight to the
Let's see. Who lives it does it destroy? Nothing I can be bothered enough to be pedantic enough to nitpick. Sorry for cutting Danger Mouse up now short, but I need to save this quick. Servant. Is your obedient servant then? Best of wife and best of women. The world was wide enough. Who lives, who dies, who tell your story. Save it. Save. Oh! It's done! The research for my biggest fucking video ever is done! It's fucking finished! I have done all the research I need to do! Don't call me by my name on stream! I'm sorry. But, like... So, sorry, chat, my mother's just entered the room. These are shrieks of joy, I must insist. Mother. But please don't call me by my name while I'm on stream. That is called doxing someone, and it's frowned upon. I should have put the light on. I apologize.
Okay, but I was upset by that.
Sorry. Okay. I'm so overjoyed that I've upset my mother. With my shouting. I need to calm down, and I need to calm down fast. And to that end, I think I'm going to find someone to raid. Fast as I can. Hang on. Save that. Close that. Yes! Yes, 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 yes! Yes, 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 fucking yes! This is so... I'm tingling. I'm tingling. Is Pepper streaming? Let me see if Pepper Yarrow that is. Not Pepper the lewd one, Pepper Yarrow. We're not leaving just yet. I need to find Pepper's stream link if she's live. Here she is.
And then
Nope, that's the sound of it. Okay. Okay. Right. I'm gonna go into thingy. I'm just gonna put this up on it. You all know what to say. Okay. Yes, that's her raid link. Get on it. Get on it, chat. This is a fucking celebratory raid for a celebratory occasion. And now my headset's turned off. At just the right time. I am buzzing. I am buzzing so hard, and I need to stop. I really need to stop. Thank you so much, everyone, for being part of this. For coming to these streams. For watching whilst I prevented myself from procrastinating. I've done it! I have sodding done it! All that's now is the... buzzing, not buzzing. All that happens now is the coagulation of all of the scripts. The occasional little bit of extra research I do when I'm compiling it. And then the collaborations, the editing. But the first step, the first fucking step of this is finally done. Now quick. Oh, and I haven't seen Pepper's reaction. Okay.